Hey YouTube, this is a really quick video update. It's going to be a really brief video, but as I told you in my previous videos, I actually already have my surgery date, which is actually tomorrow, June 11th, 2019. I was called today, so the way that Penn does it, you don't get your time or your arrival time until the day before, after they know what's happening in the OR, after it's been, I guess, cleaned and everything else. So my arrival time is 5:45 in the morning, which is very early. I will be the first surgery of the day. So I'm assuming that I will probably be out of the hospital probably by Wednesday after breakfast. So when you go in, it's, it's a one day stay. You go in, they do the surgery, which is 45 minutes to an hour maybe. More of your time is spent prepping for the surgery, explaining everything. So I go in, we do all of that stuff until about 7 o'clock, and my start time, I guess, is 7, or that might, or a little bit later, so around that time. And then I'll give you an update afterwards, all the follow through, everything that I did. So I was looking for my Gatorade and my Powerade. So like I said in a previous video, at Penn we are not on a liquid diet. We are on 1,000-calorie diet. I've had some days where I slipped up and I was at 1,100 calories. I had one day where I had a lot of calories. I think maybe, forgot what happened that day. It was like 1,500. But other than that, I've been at 1,000. Some days I was under 1,000, so I kind of was like, well, my days that I was at 800 should have balanced out. Like even today, I was at 300 calories most of the day. Went and worked out and came back, had dinner, had a dessert, had hot cocoa. So that put me at 900 calories exactly, or maybe a little over 900 calories. So we'll see how it works out. I have lost weight. I'm down. When I stepped on the scale this morning, it was 228. So I'll see. Penn scales always weigh me. I always end up weighing a little bit less than what I do at home. So my home scale, my starting weight was 244. My day before surgery weight was 228. I don't remember what my starting weight was at Penn, because when I first started for the program, I had been intermittent fasting, which put my BMI a little bit under, but they had me at the wrong height. The chick put me at 5'3", and I'm 5'4.5", which isn't much taller, but it's taller. And I'm like, 5'3", what am I, shrinking? Like, what's going on? So she had me at 5'3", 230 something pounds. So when I went back, I was up to 240, and I had told, and they were like, oh, well, you can't gain weight, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I was intermittent fasting, that I was pretty much told I can't really afford to lose weight because my BMI and my insurance approving me. Once your insurance approves you, you can lose weight, do whatever you want. But you can't lose weight before they say, yes, you can get the surgery. So they were like, oh, okay. And then when they did my height, they got my accurate height again. So at that point, I was like 240 something. I wasn't the 244 like I was at home. I was 240, but I was 5'4.5", which put me right at a 40 BMI. And so that's it. I got approved by my insurance. I was approved by 2 insurances. I actually have some coverage under the state of Pennsylvania, and that happened when I came back. I was in China. When I came back from China, I had applied for medical. So I guess that never ended. So my job insurance and the Health Partners has approved me. So I go tomorrow. A little anxious, a little not anxious, because it seems so routine. But on the flip side, I'm like, if it's so routine, I still want him to not treat it like it's routine. Take your time, make sure everything's straight, make sure I'm healthy. Don't just rush through it, because it's just like, I do this shit every day, twice a day. Because there's another girl who has surgery the same day as me. So probably a couple hours after me. And we'll both be walking around the hospital floor with all the other bariatric people. Like, hey, lost part of my stomach today. Well, that was the update. We're at a little over we'll be at a little over 5 minutes. So I will give you a holler probably later this week when I feel a little more human. Peace out.